During this second video, I will be discussing national and local policies, strategies and frameworks set by the government and other key organisations across the UK sporting landscape, identifying the targets and outcomes they seek to achieve. I will explain how these policies and strategies shape the direction of our organisation and how we deliver specific projects to be in line with key organisation strategies. The Department for Digital Culture, Media and Sport is the government department responsible for the overall sports policy within England. In 2015, the DCMS published their new strategy, Sporting Future, a new strategy for an active nation. The focus is redefining what success looks like in sport by concentrating on 5 key outcomes, which include physical well-being, mental well-being, individual development, social and community development, and economic development. The delivery of these outcomes will be driven through 3 broad outputs around engagement in sport and physical activity, sport and success, and a strong and resilient sports sector. This framework set out by the DCMS is put into practice by other key organisations in sport to develop their own strategies. These include national organisations such as Sport England, the Youth Sport Trust, and national governing bodies such as the FA. Also local organisations such as Active Lancashire and local governments who distribute funding from the government to increase levels of participation and engagement locally. Using the DCMS strategy, Sport England developed their own strategy in 2016 titled Towards an Active Nation 2016 to 2021. Sport England's vision is for everyone in England, regardless of age, background or level of ability, to feel able to engage in sport and physical activity. Some will be young, fit and talented, but most will not. A sports sector is needed that welcomes everyone, meets their needs, treats them as individuals and values them as customers, with a large emphasis on tackling activity and creating more positive attitudes among young people. Chorley FC Community Foundation contributes to this by offering football activities that have a low barrier to entry for young people. Projects include outreach sessions that aim to boost sport participation in deprived areas by offering free football activities for all young people in the heart of their communities. Funding from local government is due to support this project, as stated in the current DCMS strategy that local authorities are the biggest public sector investor in sport and physical activity, spending over £1 billion per year. This is because their understanding of communities enables them to target opportunities and encourage mass participation. We as a foundation look to support underrepresented groups such as women and girls, disabled people and people from lower socio-economic groups, as these are groups who are less likely to take part in regular activity. Our partnership with the local Inspire Youth Zone also supports this, with football coaching for girls aged 8 to 14 and disability inclusion sessions for boys and girls aged 14 to 25. Another key target in Sport England's policy is investing more in children and young people from the age of 5 to build positive attitudes to sport and activity as a foundation of an active life. At the Community Foundation, our football skill development sessions and half-term soccer schools can all be attended starting from the age of 5. This enables children to build fundamental movement skills at a young age and develop a basic competency for the sport. The hope is that the children develop a passion for the sport at a young age, leading to lifelong physical activity, which will allow an increase to mental and physical health benefits. Another key project we deliver at the Community Foundation is our physical education offer in local primary schools. In order to deliver this project to a high standard, we must follow the National Curriculum Guidelines for PE. Written and published by the Department of Education in 2013, it states that a high-quality physical education curriculum inspires all pupils to succeed and excel in competitive sport and other physically demanding activities. It should provide opportunities for pupils to become physically confident in a way that supports their health and fitness. Opportunities to compete in sport and other activities build character and help to embed values such as fairness and respect. The overall aims are to ensure that pupils develop competency to excel in a broad range of physical activities, are physically active for sustained periods of time, engage in competitive sports and activities, and lead healthy and active lives. We as an organisation work with pupils at Key Stage 1 and Key Stage 2 levels. We must ensure that we are delivering the subject content set out by the national curriculum at these stages. At Key Stage 1, pupils should be taught to master basic movements including running, jumping, as well as developing balance, agility and coordination, and begin to apply these in a range of activities. Also, pupils should participate in team games, developing simple tactics for attacking and defending. At Key Stage 2, pupils should continue to apply and develop a broader range of activities, learn how to use them in different ways, and link them to make actions and sequences of movements. They should enjoy communicating, collaborating and competing. They should develop an understanding of how to improve in different physical activities and sports, and learn how to evaluate and recognise their own success. We try to apply these targets in our PE lessons by using a range of activities that aren't just simply developing skills with a football, but activities and games that aim to build a strong fundamental movement skills in pupils. This involves tasks that require pupils to explore moving in different ways and become confident in doing so. Small-sided football games are used as a tool to introduce pupils to participating in team games and begin to understand and apply basic principles of attacking and defending in sport. Not only is there an offering for young people at the Community Foundation, we have partnered with the Sporting Memories Foundation to open a club to support older people with dementia, depression and loneliness by engaging them in social activities and helping them to recall memories of watching or playing in sport. The Sporting Memories Foundation is the world's first charity dedicated to sports reminiscence and physical activities. Many of the members attend to enjoy the company of other older sports fans. Some members live with dementia or have memory problems. Some have experienced depression. They may have had a stroke or live with Parkinson's, but all share a common goal of a love for sport. The club also incorporates fun physical activities such as new age curling, bocce and darts, and going to forge links with other clubs such as walking football. In 2017, the Sporting Memories Foundation surveyed club members. Results illustrated how across their network of clubs found an improved mental well-being, reduced isolation and an increase in physical activity again. 84% of participants surveyed went from no activity to at least 30 minutes moderate activity per week. The clubs also improved the confidence and prospects of younger people involved in our work and help build social cohesion across the generations. This further links to the DCMS target of focusing on inactive groups such as old people to engage in sport again.